The news of the impending alien invasion spread like wildfire across the globe. Panic and chaos gripped the hearts of billions as reports poured in about the advanced extraterrestrial fleet heading towards Earth. The aliens possessed technology far beyond anything humanity had ever seen or imagined. Their intentions were clear: total domination and subjugation of the human race. In the face of this unprecedented threat, the leaders of the world realized that petty differences and conflicts had to be put aside. For the first time in history, all nations, regardless of their political ideologies or past grievances, united under a single banner. The survival of humanity depended on this unity, for the aliens did not discriminate between borders or nationalities. The United Nations convened an emergency session, and a plan was swiftly put into action. The brightest minds from every corner of the world were brought together to devise strategies and weapons to counter the alien menace. Scientists, engineers, and military experts worked tirelessly around the clock, pooling their knowledge and resources to develop cutting-edge defenses. Governments redirected their budgets and manpower towards this singular goal. Factories were repurposed to churn out advanced weaponry and spacecraft. Military training camps sprang up in every country, preparing soldiers for the battles to come. The best pilots were recruited to fly the newly designed fighter jets, equipped with reverse-engineered alien technology. The media played a crucial role in keeping the public informed and united. News channels broadcasted round-the-clock updates on the progress of the preparations. Journalists risked their lives to bring stories of hope and resilience from the front lines. Social media platforms became hubs for people to share information, offer support, and boost morale. As the alien fleet drew closer, the atmosphere on Earth was a mix of determination and trepidation. People from all walks of life volunteered to contribute in whatever way they could. Some joined the military, others worked in factories or research labs. Communities banded together to stockpile essential supplies and set up shelters. In the face of the impending invasion, humanity also reached out to the stars, sending messages of peace and diplomacy to the aliens. Attempts were made to communicate and understand their motives, hoping to find a peaceful resolution. However, the aliens remained silent, their intentions inscrutable. The final days before the invasion were marked by an eerie calm. The streets were deserted as people huddled in their homes or designated safe zones. The skies were filled with the roar of fighter jets and the glimmer of satellites, all part of Earth's defense network. The world held its breath, waiting for the moment when the alien ships would breach the atmosphere. In the command centers, military leaders and politicians monitored the situation closely. They knew that the fate of humanity rested on their shoulders. The last lines of defense were ready, manned by brave soldiers who were prepared to lay down their lives for their planet. As the alien ships entered Earth's orbit, a sense of unity and determination surged through every human heart. The time for fear and doubt was over. Humanity stood as one, ready to face the greatest challenge it had ever encountered. The battle for survival was about to begin, and Earth's defenders were prepared to give the alien invaders the fight of their lives. In the next part of the story, the alien invasion commences, and humanity faces its first major test as the extraterrestrial forces unleash their advanced weapons upon the world's cities. The battle for Earth's future hangs in the balance as the united human front struggles to repel the seemingly invincible alien armada. Heroes will rise, sacrifices will be made, and the strength of the human spirit will be put to the ultimate test. The day humanity had been dreading finally arrived. The alien ships descended from the sky like a swarm of locusts, their shadows casting an eerie darkness over the world's major cities. The first wave of attacks was swift and devastating. The aliens unleashed their advanced weaponry upon the unsuspecting populace, leveling entire city blocks in mere seconds. Panic and chaos ensued as people ran for their lives, seeking shelter wherever they could find it. The streets were filled with the sounds of explosions, crumbling buildings, and the screams of the terrified. Emergency services were overwhelmed, unable to cope with the sheer scale of the destruction. Amidst the chaos, the world's militaries sprang into action. Fighter jets scrambled to intercept the alien ships, engaging them in intense aerial battles. The sky lit up with the flashes of laser beams and the trails of missiles. Despite their valiant efforts, the human pilots found themselves outmatched by the superior alien technology. On the ground, soldiers bravely fought against the alien ground forces that poured out of the ships. The aliens were unlike anything they had ever encountered before. Towering creatures with advanced armor and weapons that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The human troops fought with everything they had, but the aliens' superior firepower and numbers slowly pushed them back. In the command centers, military leaders watched in horror as the situation deteriorated rapidly. They realized that their carefully laid plans and defenses were crumbling under the relentless alien onslaught. Desperate calls for reinforcements and air support flooded the communication channels, but resources were stretched thin. Amidst the chaos, stories of incredible bravery and sacrifice emerge. A group of soldiers, led by a courageous captain, managed to take down an alien ship by luring it into a trap. They fought valiantly, giving their lives to buy precious time for civilians to evacuate. Their heroic actions inspired others to keep fighting, even in the face of overwhelming odds. In the streets, ordinary citizens stepped up to help in any way they could. Some took up arms and joined the fight, while others worked tirelessly to rescue the injured and trapped. Doctors and nurses worked around the clock in makeshift hospitals, treating the endless stream of casualties. As the first day of the invasion drew to a close, the scale of the destruction became apparent. Cities lay in ruins, the streets littered with debris and the bodies of the fallen. The aliens had established footholds in key locations, their ships casting ominous shadows over the conquered territories. The world's leaders realized that the situation was dire. They knew that if they didn't find a way to turn the tide soon, humanity's fate would be sealed. In a desperate bid to buy more time, they authorized the use of nuclear weapons against the alien ships. The skies lit up with the blinding flashes of atomic explosions, but the aliens seemed unfazed, their shields absorbing the brunt of the blasts. As the dust settled, humanity found itself on the brink of defeat. The aliens had proven to be a formidable foe, their technology and tactics far superior to anything Earth had ever faced. The survivors huddled in underground bunkers and hidden strongholds, wondering if this was the end of their species. But even in the darkest hour, hope refused to die. In secret labs and research facilities, scientists and engineers worked tirelessly to unravel the secrets of the alien technology. They knew that understanding the enemy's weapons and defenses was the key to finding a way to fight back. As the world waited with bated breath, a glimmer of hope emerged. A team of brilliant minds had made a breakthrough, discovering a weakness in the aliens' shields. It was a small chink in their armor, but it was enough to give humanity a fighting chance. In the next part of the story, the tide of the war begins to turn as human ingenuity and determination start to pay off. With renewed hope and a daring plan, Earth's defenders prepare to launch a counter-offensive against the alien invaders. The battle for humanity's survival enters a new phase, and the stakes have never been higher. In the aftermath of the devastating alien attacks, the world's scientific community worked tirelessly to find a way to counter the advanced alien technology. The pressure was immense, as they knew that the fate of humanity rested on their shoulders. In secret underground labs, the brightest minds from various fields collaborated, pooling their knowledge and resources to unravel the secrets of the alien weapons. Leading the charge was Dr. Evelyn Chen, a brilliant astrophysicist who had dedicated her life to the study of extraterrestrial technology. She and her team worked around the clock, analyzing captured alien artifacts and reverse engineering their components. Progress was slow, and setbacks were frequent, but they refused to give up. As the days turned into weeks, the team made incremental breakthroughs. They discovered that the aliens relied heavily on a particular rare element for their advanced weaponry and shields. This element, which they dubbed xenonite, was not found naturally on Earth. However, Dr. Chen theorized that it could be synthesized using a complex process involving high-energy particle collisions. The world's governments quickly mobilized their resources to support Dr. Chen's research. Particle accelerators and research facilities around the globe were repurposed to focus on the synthesis of xenonite. The race was on to produce enough of the element to create effective countermeasures against the alien technology. Meanwhile, the aliens continued their relentless assault on Earth's remaining strongholds. The human resistance fought bravely, but they were outmatched and outnumbered. The situation was growing increasingly desperate, and time was running out. As the xenonite synthesis progressed, Dr. Chen and her team worked on developing new weapons and defensive systems that could harness the element's unique properties. They designed advanced energy shields that could withstand the aliens' powerful laser beams and created high-powered electromagnetic pulse weapons that could disable their ship's systems. The first prototype weapons were rushed into production, and the human resistance began to incorporate them into their arsenal. The results were promising, as the new technology allowed them to hold their ground against the alien forces. For the first time since the invasion began, humanity had a glimmer of hope. However, the aliens were quick to adapt. They launched a massive offensive targeting the xenonite production facilities and research labs. The human defenders fought valiantly, but many of the facilities were destroyed, setting back the production of the crucial element. Undeterred, Dr. Chen and her team worked tirelessly to find alternative methods of producing xenonite. They explored new avenues of research, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and ingenuity. In a breakthrough moment, they discovered that xenonite could be harvested from the wreckage of downed alien ships. The human resistance launched daring raids on the alien crash sites, braving enemy fire to secure the valuable xenonite. The element was then transported to secret manufacturing facilities, where it was refined and incorporated into the next generation of human weapons and defenses. As the supply of xenonite grew, so did humanity's fighting chance. The new weapons proved to be a game-changer, allowing the human resistance to take the fight to the aliens. They launched bold counterattacks, striking at the heart of the alien strongholds and disrupting their supply lines. The tide of the war slowly began to turn, as the aliens found themselves on the defensive for the first time. The human resistance grew bolder, their morale boosted by every victory. The once invincible alien invaders began to falter, their weaknesses exposed by human ingenuity and determination. In the next part of the story, the battle for Earth reaches a critical juncture. The human resistance, armed with their new xenonite-powered weapons, launches a daring offensive to drive the aliens back. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance as the two sides clash in a final epic confrontation. The strength and resilience of the human spirit will be put to the ultimate test as they fight for their survival and the future of their planet. The Earth was in ruins, its once thriving cities reduced to rubble and ashes. The alien invasion had taken a heavy toll on humanity, but the resilient human spirit refused to be extinguished. Armed with their newly developed xenonite-powered weapons and a fierce determination to reclaim their planet, the human resistance prepared for a final decisive battle against the alien forces. As the resistance gathered their strength, they received an unexpected boost from an unlikely source. A small group of aliens, disillusioned with their own species' brutal conquest, defected to the human side. These renegade aliens, led by an enigmatic figure known only as the Oracle, brought with them invaluable knowledge of the enemy's strategies and weaknesses. The Oracle revealed that the key to defeating the alien invaders lay in striking at the heart of their command structure. The aliens were controlled by a central AI known as the Overmind, which coordinated their movements and tactics. If the humans could take out the Overmind, the alien forces would be thrown into disarray, making them vulnerable to a concerted counterattack. The human resistance, bolstered by their new alien allies, launched a daring mission to infiltrate the alien headquarters and destroy the Overmind. A crack team of soldiers and scientists, led by the brilliant strategist Colonel Marcus Ramirez, embarked on the perilous journey deep into enemy territory. As the infiltration team made their way through the alien-controlled landscape, they faced numerous challenges and obstacles. They battled through hordes of alien soldiers, outsmarted advanced security systems, and navigated treacherous terrain. The Oracle's insider knowledge proved invaluable, guiding them through the labyrinthine alien stronghold. Back on the front lines, the human resistance launched a series of coordinated attacks against the alien forces. The Xenonet-powered weapons proved to be a game-changer, allowing the humans to go toe-to-toe with the technologically superior invaders. The skies lit up with the flashes of energy weapons and the explosions of destroyed alien ships. The tide of the battle ebbed and flowed, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The human resistance fought with unwavering courage and determination, their spirits buoyed by the knowledge that the infiltration team was closing in on the Overmind. Inside the alien headquarters, Colonel Ramirez and his team finally reached the chamber housing the Overmind. They were confronted by the aliens' most elite guards, who fought fiercely to protect their master. The battle was intense and brutal, with casualties mounting on both sides. In a moment of self-sacrifice, the Oracle threw himself into the fray, drawing the enemy's fire and allowing Colonel Ramirez to get a clear shot at the Overmind. With a single, well-aimed blast from his Xenonite-powered weapon, Ramirez destroyed the central AI, sending a shockwave through the alien network. The effect was immediate and devastating. The alien forces, suddenly cut off from their controlling intelligence, fell into disarray. Their coordination and tactics crumbled, and they became easy targets for the emboldened human resistance. Seizing the opportunity, the human forces pressed their advantage, driving the aliens back on all fronts. The renegade aliens fought alongside their human allies, their knowledge of the enemy's tactics proving invaluable in the final push. As the dust settled, the human resistance emerged victorious. The alien invaders were routed, their ships fleeing the Earth's atmosphere in a desperate bid to escape. The Oracle and the renegade aliens were hailed as heroes, their sacrifices and bravery forever remembered in the annals of human history. In the aftermath of the battle, humanity began the long and arduous process of rebuilding. The scars of the invasion would take time to heal, but the human spirit had proven unbreakable. The world had been forever changed, but the survivors emerged stronger, united in their resolve to protect their planet and their future. In the next part of the story, the focus shifts to the aftermath of the war and the challenges of rebuilding a shattered world. As humanity picks up the pieces and looks to the stars, they must also grapple with the profound implications of their contact with extraterrestrial life. The journey is far from over, but with their hard-won victory, humanity has earned the right to chart its own destiny in the cosmos. As the dust settled on the battlefields, humanity emerged victorious but battered. The alien invasion had been repelled, but the cost had been immense. Cities lay in ruins, and countless lives had been lost. Yet, amidst the destruction and sorrow, a new chapter was beginning, one of rebuilding, healing, and grappling with the profound implications of humanity's encounter with extraterrestrial life. In the aftermath of the war, the renegade aliens who had fought alongside humanity played a crucial role in the recovery efforts. Led by the enigmatic figure known as the Oracle, these aliens shared their advanced technology and knowledge with their human allies. Together, they worked tirelessly to rebuild the shattered infrastructure, to restore power and communication networks, and to provide aid to the survivors. The Oracle, once a mysterious and shadowy figure, stepped into the limelight as a beacon of hope and unity. He became a symbol of the unprecedented alliance between humans and aliens, a testament to the power of compassion and understanding in the face of adversity. His wisdom and guidance were sought by leaders and citizens alike as they navigated the challenges of a post-invasion world. As the rebuilding efforts progressed, humanity also grappled with the profound questions raised by the existence of intelligent extraterrestrial life. Scientists and philosophers alike pondered the implications of humanity's place in the cosmos and the potential for future contact with other alien civilizations. The realization that humans were not alone in the universe sparked a renewed interest in space exploration and the search for knowledge beyond Earth's boundaries. Governments worldwide, recognizing the importance of unity and cooperation in the face of potential future threats, established the Global Defense Initiative, GDI. This international organization, composed of both human and alien members, was tasked with monitoring the skies, developing advanced defensive technologies, and promoting peace and understanding between different species. As the world slowly healed, stories of heroism and sacrifice during the war became the stuff of legend. The brave soldiers who had fought on the front lines, the brilliant scientists who had developed the Xenonet-powered weapons, and the renegade aliens who had risked everything to help humanity. All were celebrated as the saviors of Earth. Memorials were erected in their honor, and their names were etched into history. Yet even as humanity basked in the glow of victory and the promise of a brighter future, shadows lurked on the horizon. The Oracle, through his deep understanding of the cosmos, warned of the potential for future conflicts with other alien races. He urged humanity to remain vigilant, to continue advancing their technology and knowledge, and to seek out allies among the stars. The GDI took these warnings to heart, working tirelessly to bolster Earth's defenses and to establish diplomatic relations with friendly alien civilizations. They sent probes and missions to the far reaches of the galaxy, seeking out new worlds and potential allies. The Oracle himself embarked on a series of diplomatic missions, using his unique position to bridge the gap between humans and aliens. As the years passed, humanity's place in the universe began to shift. No longer were they the fragile and isolated species they had once believed themselves to be. They were now part of a wider cosmic community, a player on a galactic stage. The challenges and opportunities of this new reality were both exhilarating and daunting, but humanity faced them with the same resilience and determination that had seen them through the darkest days of the invasion. In the next part of the story, we explore the long-term consequences of humanity's victory over the alien invaders. As Earth takes its place among the stars, new alliances are forged and new challenges emerge. The Oracle and the GDI must navigate a complex web of interstellar politics, while also dealing with the lingering psychological and social effects of the war on humanity. The journey is far from over, but with each step, humanity moves closer to its destiny as a true galactic power. Years turned into decades as humanity rebuilt and adapted to their new reality. The alliance with the renegade aliens, now known as the Novans, had transformed Earth into a hub of intergalactic diplomacy and trade. The Novans' advanced technology and knowledge had accelerated humanity's progress, leading to breakthroughs in science, medicine, and space exploration. The Global Defense Initiative, GDI, had grown into a formidable force, its ranks bolstered by both human and Novan soldiers. Under the guidance of the Oracle, the GDI had successfully established diplomatic relations with several alien civilizations, fostering a network of allies that stretched across the galaxy. However, not all aliens were friendly. As humanity expanded its presence in the cosmos, they encountered hostile species who viewed them as a threat or a target for conquest. Skirmishes and border conflicts became increasingly common, testing the GDI's resolve and the strength of Earth's alliances. One such threat came from the Zorgans, a warlike race of insectoid aliens who had long been expanding their empire through aggression and subjugation. The Zorgans saw humanity's rise as a challenge to their dominance and began to probe Earth's defenses, launching raids on human colonies and outposts. The Oracle, with his deep understanding of the cosmos and its inhabitants, warned of the impending Zorgan threat. He urged the GDI to take swift action, to strengthen their alliances and prepare for a potential full-scale invasion. The leaders of Earth, trusting in the Oracle's wisdom, mobilized their forces and called upon their allies for support. As tensions escalated, the Oracle embarked on a secret mission deep into Zorgan territory. His goal was to gather intelligence on the enemy's plans and to seek out potential weaknesses in their society. The mission was fraught with danger, but the Oracle's unique abilities and diplomatic skills allowed him to infiltrate the Zorgan hierarchy. What he discovered was both alarming and promising. The Zorgans, despite their outward aggression, were a deeply divided species. Internal power struggles and competing factions weakened their unity, making them vulnerable to infiltration and subversion. The Oracle, seeing an opportunity, began to work behind the scenes, sowing discord and fomenting rebellion among the Zorgan ranks. Back on Earth, the GDI launched a series of preemptive strikes against key Zorgan outposts and supply lines. The Novans and other allied alien forces joined the fray, their advanced technology and unique abilities proving invaluable in the fight. The battles were fierce and costly, but slowly, the tide began to turn in humanity's favor. As the Oracle's covert efforts bore fruit, the Zorgan Empire began to fracture from within. Rebel factions, armed with human and Novan weaponry, rose up against their oppressors, weakening the Zorgan's ability to wage war. The GDI, seizing the opportunity, launched a final, decisive offensive against the heart of the Zorgan Empire. The battle was epic in scale and ferocity, with the fate of the galaxy hanging in the balance. Human, Novan, and allied forces fought side by side, their unity and determination a testament to the power of cooperation and shared purpose. In the end, the Zorgan Empire was shattered, its leaders captured or killed, and its armies scattered to the winds. The victory was celebrated across the galaxy, with the Oracle hailed as the architect of the Zorgan's downfall. Earth and its allies had proven that they were a force to be reckoned with, capable of defending their place in the cosmos and shaping the course of intergalactic events. In the aftermath of the Zorgan War, humanity and its allies entered a new era of peace and prosperity. The GDI, now a respected intergalactic power, continued to explore the far reaches of space, seeking out new worlds and fostering diplomatic ties with other civilizations. Earth itself had become a shining beacon of hope and unity, a symbol of what could be achieved when different species worked together for a common cause. But even as humanity basked in the glow of victory and progress, the Oracle knew that the journey was far from over. The cosmos was vast and full of untold wonders and dangers. As long as humanity continued to reach for the stars, there would always be new challenges to face and new frontiers to explore. And with each step, they would continue to grow, to learn, and to evolve, building a legacy that would endure for generations to come. In the final part of the story, we will see humanity and its allies facing their greatest challenge yet, a threat that will test the limits of their unity and resilience. The Oracle, nearing the end of his long and storied life, must confront the ghosts of his past and make a final, desperate gamble to secure the future of the galaxy. The stage is set for an epic conclusion to this saga of war, diplomacy, and the indomitable human spirit. The galaxy had enjoyed a period of relative peace and stability following the Zorgan War. The alliance between humanity and their alien allies had grown stronger, fostering a new era of cooperation and shared prosperity. However, as the Oracle had long warned, the cosmos was an unpredictable and often dangerous place. A new threat emerged from the depths of space, a mysterious and powerful entity known only as the Void. This ancient, malevolent force had lain dormant for eons, but now it had awakened, threatening to consume everything in its path. The Void's influence spread like a plague, corrupting whole worlds and bending the minds of lesser beings to its will. As reports of the Void's advance reached Earth, the Oracle knew that this was the greatest challenge humanity and its allies had ever faced. The old sage, now nearing the end of his long and storied life, called upon all his wisdom and experience to guide the galaxy through this dark time. The Global Defense Initiative, GDI, mobilized its forces, rallying the combined might of humanity and its alien allies. Fleets of starships, armed with the most advanced weapons and technology, set out to confront the Void and its thralls. The battles were intense and brutal, with the Void's forces displaying a terrifying level of power and resilience. At the forefront of the fight was the Oracle himself, his mind and body pushed to their limits as he sought to unravel the secrets of the Void. Through ancient texts and forgotten lore, he pieced together the history of this ancient evil, seeking a way to defeat it once and for all. What he discovered was both terrifying and enlightening. The void, it seemed, was not a single entity, but a collective consciousness, a hive mind composed of countless corrupted souls. To defeat it, they would need to strike at the heart of the void itself, a task that seemed all but impossible. As the war raged on, the Oracle made a final desperate gamble. Using his vast knowledge and psychic abilities, he forged a mental link with the void, plunging his consciousness into the heart of the enemy. There, he confronted the ancient evil, engaging in a battle of wills that would determine the fate of the galaxy. The struggle was titanic, with the Oracle's mind pitted against the combined psychic might of the void. He fought with every ounce of his strength, drawing upon the memories and emotions of all those he had touched throughout his long life. In the end, it was the power of love, compassion, and unity that proved to be the void's undoing. With a final, Herculean effort, the Oracle shattered the void's hive mind, freeing the countless souls that had been trapped within. The ancient evil dissipated, its power broken forever. But the victory had come at a great cost. The Oracle, his mind and body ravaged by the struggle, lay dying on the bridge of his starship. As news of the void's defeat spread across the galaxy, the Allied forces celebrated their hard-won victory. But the joy was tempered by sorrow, as they mourned the loss of the Oracle, the wise and benevolent leader who had guided them through so many trials and tribulations. In his final moments, the Oracle imparted his last words of wisdom to his closest friends and allies. He spoke of the importance of unity, of the strength that comes from diversity and cooperation. He urged them to continue exploring the stars, to seek out new knowledge and allies, and to always stand together in the face of adversity. As the Oracle's life ebbed away, he knew that his legacy would endure. The galaxy he had helped to shape would continue to grow and thrive, guided by the principles of peace, understanding, and the indomitable human spirit. And though he would no longer be there to guide them, he knew that they would face whatever challenges lay ahead with courage, determination, and the unbreakable bonds of friendship and alliance. The Oracle's passing marked the end of an era, but it was also the beginning of a new chapter in the ongoing story of humanity and its place in the cosmos. The galaxy, though forever changed, would remember and honor the sacrifices and triumphs of the Oracle and all those who had fought alongside him. And as the Allied forces looked to the future, they did so with renewed hope and the knowledge that, together, they could overcome any obstacle and build a brighter tomorrow for all. In the epilogue, we will see the lasting impact of the Oracle's life and the legacy he left behind. The galaxy, united as never before, will continue to explore and expand, facing new challenges and opportunities with the same spirit of determination and cooperation that had seen them through their darkest hours. The story of humanity's rise from the ashes of the alien invasion to become a galactic superpower will inspire generations to come, a testament to the power of unity and the strength of the human spirit. Decades turned into centuries, and the legacy of the Oracle and the great wars that had shaped the galaxy lived on. The alliance between humanity and their alien friends, forged in the crucible of conflict and tempered by the wisdom of the Oracle, had grown into a vast, intergalactic civilization known as the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation was a beacon of hope and unity in a once divided cosmos. Its member species, each with their unique cultures and abilities, worked together to explore the stars, to share knowledge and resources, and to defend the peace and freedom they had fought so hard to achieve. On Earth, the Oracle's memory was honored with a grand monument, a towering statue that depicted the wise old sage standing hand in hand with representatives of humanity and their alien allies. The monument served as a reminder of the sacrifices and triumphs of the past, and as an inspiration for future generations to continue the work of building a better tomorrow. In the halls of power, the leaders of the Galactic Federation upheld the principles that the Oracle had taught them. They governed with wisdom, compassion, and a deep respect for the diversity of life in the universe. They worked tirelessly to maintain the delicate balance of power and to ensure that no single species or faction could ever threaten the peace and stability of the galaxy. As the Galactic Federation expanded its reach, they encountered new wonders and challenges in the far reaches of space. They discovered ancient civilizations, long lost to the ages, and forged new alliances with the descendants of those who had once called the stars their home. They also faced new threats, from rogue AI to extradimensional beings, but they met each challenge with the same courage and determination that had defined their history. Through it all, the spirit of the Oracle lived on, guiding the Galactic Federation through the trials and triumphs of an ever-changing universe. His wisdom was passed down from generation to generation, a testament to the enduring power of his message of unity and hope. As the centuries passed, humanity and their allies continued to evolve and adapt. They developed new technologies and unlocked the secrets of the cosmos, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. They terraformed new worlds, creating oases of life in the void of space, and they reached out to the stars, seeking to unravel the mysteries of the universe. And yet, even as they looked to the future, they never forgot the lessons of the past. They remembered the sacrifices of those who had fought and died to defend their way of life, and they honored the memory of the Oracle, whose wisdom and guidance had shown them the way. In the end, the story of humanity and their rise from the ashes of the alien invasion to become a galactic superpower was a testament to the indomitable spirit of life itself. It was a story of hope and unity, of courage in the face of adversity, and of the power of cooperation and understanding to overcome even the greatest of challenges. As the Galactic Federation looked to the future, they did so with the knowledge that they were not alone in the universe. They were part of a greater tapestry, a cosmic web of life and possibility that stretched across the stars. And though the journey ahead was long and the challenges many, they faced them with the same determination and optimism that had defined their species from the very beginning. For they knew that, as long as they stood together, as long as they held true to the principles of unity and compassion that the Oracle had taught them, there was no obstacle they could not overcome, no frontier they could not explore, and no dream they could not make a reality. And so, the story of humanity and their alien allies, the story of the Oracle, and the great wars that had shaped the galaxy, lived on, a shining beacon of hope and inspiration for all the ages yet to come. It was a story that would be told and retold, a legend that would endure as long as there were those who dared to dream, to hope, and to reach for the stars.